Hey guys, we're here in the StimHack League, and we are playing Reina Headlock up against Medtech. Gonna be interesting. This opening hand, you get the new card from Breaker Bay Career Fair, which I think is a great addition to this deck. We have a lot of good targets for it that are high cost: Daily Casts, Earthrise Hotel, Liberated, Xanadu. Even Katie Jones is probably fine, depending what the board state is like. And Harmony Medtech, hard to tell what we're up against. I'm imagining some kind of kill deck, but don't know. This opening hand is pretty reasonable. I mean, Lucky Find is always a good way to start the game. We have a very high chance to draw into something to use this with in the first or second turn. If he doesn't ice HQ, he might just lose right away with Lamprey. Like, this Lamprey can be vicious at the start of the game. It's giving us money. Cool. Whoa! Okay, I guess we are not going to Lamprey the first turn. Oh, I guess we... Yeah, we're going to Lamprey in the first turn. Let's see what kind of stuff he's playing in there. Could be snares. Junebug, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're clearly up against a kill deck. That's really important to know. Mushin Notion. Alright. So our plan is to not take any chances on these remotes. We'll just Lamprey our way, and we'll keyhole our way. This is probably your standards, like 6 3-pointers, and then you Mushin them out, or you Mushin traps. That could be Hokusai. It's Caprice. Well... Yeah, I don't know if it's good though. Because this is just like Lampreying. If he spends $1 each time, I'm happy to have him lose 4 credits for his turn. Yeah, that didn't do much good at all. Off the grid. Whoa, this is crazy. Another Caprice. We'll get rid of that. And probably click for money here. Don't want to run a 4th action just in case he's a snare. We know he has a Mushin and now 2 other mystery cards. I mean, if I'm him, I would seriously consider just purging the Lamprey. Interesting. Giving us both money again. Let's check out what he drew. Another Caprice. Well, that's how we want to do things. We want to get all those Caprice in the trash where they belong. I feel like we're going to be pretty sick of Caprice by the end of the regional season. It's one of fairly few ways you can score against the runner decks we have now. Q doesn't... Okay, he can... What's he gonna pay for it? My cards are actually pretty good. I'm hoping to pick up some future perfects later on without having to bid this side game, because he will have $0 from Vamp. That's the general idea. I'm gonna play the knight out. Not overly. Well, it's not the worst to have it out there. Yeah, we'll play it out for this turn. We're gonna have flexibility to either attack HQ some more with the lamprey and then move along, or we can start key holding. Usually won't keyhole though until they're really on the back foot. So this is still in our hand. We just haven't drawn hardly at all because we've been too busy lampreying. Normally this would come out much faster. It's still fine though. He's giving us $6 from his medical research fundraisers, and we're happy campers. Clicking for money. Yep. So let's see what's on the HQ. Worst case is probably like Kamainu. But if it's Kamainu, it's Kamainu. He'll pay 6. We'll dump our hand and we'll jack out. Kamainu's a little less popular now. Same with Surgi because of all the parasites. I think his Cortex Lock in the early game is going to do a similar amount of things. Mother Goddess. Okay. Go one more. There's the motion again. Ooh, there's Vigil. That's probably going to do a lot of work for us. Curious if we'll trash the knight to overwrite it. I think that's a pretty good play. Because the knights are limited in number. Yep, good play from him. Could be the Mother Goddess, in which case we're probably not going through it. Yeah, that Vigil's good. And so is Liberated Account for $3. So at that point, it's like equal to like a modded. So with modded, you often have things that cost like 2, and most of our things do cost 3 or more. It also cleans your hand out, so you're going to have more space to draw cards from Vigil or just from regular draws. So I like everything about it. There's a motion. So we've trashed a June bug. And we know that the Mother Goddess is what's there. Which cost him 5. I don't normally do double lamprey, but here I think he just does not want to res his ice. Ooh, okay. That's fair. He didn't actually want to run anymore. I was just going to pressure down his money supply. So we'll just draw. Probably draw again. Yeah, seems good. So the good chance that the Mother Goddess was here and he's not going to score an agenda. Unless it's Pyrrhec, I don't really care. Utopia Fragment. Yep. Keyhole time, I think. He can res it. It's paper wall. Look at that. Good for him. Take the rest of his money. And then we can click Liberated or something. Or play Parasite on it. Kitsune. Okay. I think I like Parasite. Then we can do 4 keyholes next turn. I think he needs to purge these lampreys now. Yeah, good play. Get our Vigil draw, which is great. We're just going to keyhole all day. We'll dump a Mushin. It's only Scogenus, so we're not likely to hit one that's the 3-pointer. Hades Fragment, that's what we're looking for. Paper Wall Chimera Punitive. Punitive's not really relevant. He's never going to be able to get on top of us for money. We'll trash the Paper Wall. And while he's on 0, we'll check this before any Jacksons appear. Pick up our 3-pointer, taking us to 2 victory points. And now he's going to try to find a cheap ice for his deck. Should get a Vigil draw this turn. So we probably just keyhole 4 more times, and that might do the trick. It's probably playing like 3 fragments and then 3 future perfects. Down to 19 cards. We can also just deck him eventually with a keyhole. Get our draw from Vigil. Let's see his Paper Wall. Or if he's just getting ready for later. Nope, he's getting ready for later. Hedge Fund, Excalibur, Junebug. I guess Hedge Fund. No, I actually want to go in here with the Lamprey. Keep him off money. And get an access. We don't know what that card is. Future Perfect. He's on a buck. I'm just gonna bid 0. Yeah, he doesn't have any money either, so good for us. If we can keep his money down, he should be in deep trouble. I don't think he has any asset economy he can rely on. Maybe a pad or a sundew here and there, but I think he was largely on hedge, medical, restructure, and I imagine gift. Now he's on 4 credits. could do a setup turn. We just poke with Lamprey. But for $3, can you res anything that we care about? I think the answer is no. And we're getting our cards from Vigil, so we're just in great shape. Yeah, 4 for the Kitsune. What does that do? That or Shikyu will just take it, right? 4 or 5 points, doesn't matter. Yep. We'll be taking it later on in the archives anyway, so. Nothing. Hedge fund, Excalibur, Mother Goddess. So we'll get rid of the hedge fund. And we might have him this turn. Future Perfect, there it is. And he can't bid because he's at $0. That's how you get around Psy. So that's it. This is a vicious deck, and it's a little smoother. We never even had to use much of this Career Fair money, but we had it. Like if he'd been able to recover, we could have just taken money. We had everything in hand to keep going if we needed to keep going. Thanks for watching.